Assalamu alaikum. Hello guys, how are you? Guys, we will tell you 10 benefits of positive thinking in this video. So, let's start now. So, what is the positive thinking? We will tell you again about it. Positive thinking means that you approach negative news or stressful situations with a positive outlook. You are able to look beyond the crisis or setback rather than being consumed by it. You may have to acknowledge and process the negative aspects, but you understand that you will get through it. You know that bad news doesn't mean the entire world is bad or that you will never experience goodness again. So, we will tell you 10 most benefits of positive thinking. The power of positive thinking can impact your physical and mental health. The health benefits of positive thinking may surprise you too. First, better stress management and coping skill during stressful moments. Second, lower risk of depression. Third, more resistance to the common cold and a stronger immune system. Four, decreased risk of heart attacks and heart diseases. Fifth, lower blood pressure. 6. Better problem solving. 7th, greater ability to adapt to change. 8. More creative thinking. Number 9. Consistent attitude with fewer mood swings. Number 10. Stronger leadership skills. And as well as having a positive attitude, take practice. If you struggle with positive thinking, know that you can't completely change how you practice self talk overnight. It can be challenging for people with more pessimistic thoughts to change their habits of thoughts. It's important to understand that sometimes you will slip back into the thinking negative thoughts, but that's okay. What matters is that you are trying to empower yourself to have a more positive mindset by becoming aware of your automatic negative thoughts and reforming them to be more positive thinking. Here are 6 tips to help you start thinking positively. We will tell you 6 more tips that you can start thinking positive. Number 1, remember to be grateful. You can be grateful for many things in your life, both big and small, like having your family close by or the rain holding off during your walk to work. Write down whatever you are grateful for and keep it is a gratitude journal. When you are feeling pessimistic or upset, reflect on what you are thankful for in your life to boost your mood. Number second, get plenty of sleep. Are you getting enough sleep each night or at least trying to? Being well rested sets you up for a better day. It helps you charge and get over tasks done. Dwelling on how tired you would not help your attitude either. Your self talk will be filled with wanting to get your day over with impatient thoughts or try developing a good nightly routine that prioritizes your sleep schedule. Number third, accept situations as they are. If you are in a negative situation, there's no sense in being in denial and pretending it's never happened. For example, if your brother has taken the car and you have to walk on the appointment, reframe the situation. This gives you the chance to get some exercise and fresh air. Understand your locus of control, accept what you can't change, and do your best to think of the positive instead. Number 4. Identify areas you need to work on. Is there a particular situation or environment that makes you incredibly pessimistic? If you can identify areas that throw off your positive outlook on things, you can start to work on strategies that will help. It can be something like your commute to work that gives you negative thoughts. Try to have fun with the challenge. Next time, create a fun playlist of music to put on when you head to work. Avoid work, avoid people or places that really drain your energy and try spending more time with positive people. Number 5. Remember to laugh. Trying your best to find humor in your daily life helps you look on the bright side. It also helps you to manage your stress levels and reduce your heart rate, potentially improving your physical health. If you can't laugh, then at least smile. Laughing along with yourself can help you accept any mistakes and calm yourself down. If you need to watch a funny video or phone a friend that can make you laugh. Number 6. Keep it real. While we love positive thinking benefits, you have to remember to be reasonable and logical with your mindset. Only considering positive thoughts blocks out your tiny thoughts about how you to react or be or prepare for something negative. Plus, disappointment will hit you harder when things do not turn out as you hoped. You can't avoid encountering some bad days and negative outcomes in life. So, a realistic, positive attitude is best. Now, we will teach you what is the positive thinking with an example. Positive thinking helps you change your attitude towards whatever situation or environment you are in. Read this, read the one example. So, suppose that you are invited to a friend party, a few of your mutual friends were supposed to go, but they cancelled at the last moment. You show up to the party and only know the host, making you feel awkward and bored. Rather than feeling you are socially awkward, loser, or feeling resentful or toward your friends who cancelled, you accept that you don't know many people here and feel grateful for seeing your friends on their birthday. You focus on your friend's special moment and do your best to meet the new people. Always remember that you grow when you are uncomfortable. So, friends, I hope that you will understand what is the positive thinking and the benefits of the positive thinking. So, allow me to leave. We will meet in the next video. Allah Hafiz or goodbye.